Okay, so in today's continuing adventures with the new Quest, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to install the old horn. One of the things that I found out was that this is a 12 volt system. It's actually fairly easy to find that out too. What I did was I looked at the old relay that's on here for the whole thing, and it says 12 volt system on it. I was going to change to a 12 volt battery anyway. I picked up this battery and I had to get some new connections because the connection sizes are not the same. This is for the one that came on the Velo. It's pretty small compared to what goes in the battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these wires and install this connector so I can run my 12 volt battery. The biggest thing is somebody told me to get a 12 volt battery. In fact, it was Doug from Bicycle Evolution in Dallas. He's known as Mr. Wizard on Bent Rider Online. Told me to just go ahead and upgrade to 12 volt. Well, I didn't have to upgrade. It appears everything was 12 volt because what I did was I took that battery, hooked it up to the wires, kind of held the wires onto the other plug, the original plug, one inside, one on the outside, held it on. That means, and then the lights started coming on. So the lights worked, my flashers worked, so I thought, I wonder. So I plugged the old horn back in, and of course it was just hanging loose in the Velo, and let me tell you, when it is pointed back inside the Velo and you beep the horn, it's loud. Threw some paint on it, so it kind of matches the Velo. At least it'll be rust-free a little bit, and then I'll hook it up. So I'll hook this one up and give it a test with the new battery once I get the wires soldered in. Okay, gonna head out again today in the red Quest, the new one. And I'm gonna go just do a short loop to some friend's house so they can see it. It's Bill and Veda, the people that I ride with a lot. Take a nice easy route. I'll take the back roads just in case there's anything I need to get used to. One thing I do know that I have to do is I have to get a windscreen for this one. I don't have a windscreen yet. And obviously today it's over 80 degrees. There's no need to put on the race cap. Alright, so take it out for a casual ride. Just to get in 10 or 12 miles. Get in some miles. Oh, one fun thing to note. When I hooked up the new battery and I hooked up the new system, I went to the front low lights and I heard something snap. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a light bulb or if there's a circuit or something inside there, but the low beams don't work anymore. The rear tail light still works on both high and low, but the low front lights don't work. So I'll just use the regular light today. Okay, not sure what's going on today, but I have the chain covers on. The only tube I have on is the return side in the chain tunnel. So either the bearings have really gone bad in the idler, and today it's just sounding terrible, or the chain is rubbing somewhere that I just can't tell where it's rubbing. It's got an awful sound today. I have to say, in this aspect, the eyeball is a lot quieter. So trying to isolate where that's coming from, and it's really hard. But I think it's that idler, and maybe the chain going over it. Boy, it's loud. Actually, I think that's dragging chain somewhere. I just have to find out where it's rubbing, because I can't really tell. Okay, so at least one noise issue solved. I took the chain cover off, the main chain cover that goes under the seat. Took that off, and it quieted down real nicely. So that means that's rubbing somewhere, I just can't tell where. So I'll have to put some chalk or paint or something on it so I can tell where it's rubbing so I can adjust it. It did seem to fit a little bit funny. Maybe I'll try the one from the other Quest and see if it fits better, because this one seemed to be kind of warped a little bit. Got 12.69 miles in, so that's pretty good. It did start raining on me when I was over at my friend's house. Rained on me a little bit there, but then that was it. So it rained on me, just kind of sprinkled for half a mile maybe. And then right as I got home, pulled up to the garage, it started to sprinkle again. So it actually was kind of refreshing. A couple of issues I have to work out. My right shoe mostly is hitting on the opening, so my pedal stroke either is going to have to be adjusted or I need to adjust my shoes. It might be as easy as moving the seat forward just a touch and then moving the cranks forward just a little bit. With these new cleats that I got on these shoes, I had Speedplay Frogs before and I had them more center mounted. These are down as far as I could go without drilling extra holes. But these shoes, or these cleats, don't allow nearly the flex, or the float, I mean, that the Speedplay Frogs do, since those are designed for mountain bikes, and these are not. Overall, my impressions with this Velomobile are really good. The cruising speed, I'm cruising 18 to 20, and that's after winter, with my winter body. Yeah, this one, I can definitely tell it's lighter than the eyeball. Could be the Kojaks as well. The Kojaks and whatever's on the back, I think a Marathon or something. Seems to just really cruise nicely. It was a great ride. I could definitely tell it's lighter. You could definitely tell that it cruises better. It just, I mean, I was coasting at 19, 20, 21 miles an hour on places where I couldn't get the eyeball that fast. When I went down that one big hill, when I went down this hill, I started at the top of the hill at 24 miles an hour, and I don't know that I've ever been that fast going into that hill. Here I cruise down, and I look down, and I think I'm doing like 38 or 39, close to it. I have to see what the Garmin actually registered, but I was flying. And then as I crest the hill right here, I crested it at 20 miles an hour. I know I've never been that fast cresting that hill in the eyeball. So definitely an improvement. Another thing I'm going to have to do is change out the springs for elastomers. Man, this thing is so bouncy. I can definitely tell that there are no elastomers in it. I do love the elastomers that are in the eyeball. So all of you guys out there that are riding Quest with the springs, I'm telling you, it will do you a world of good if you switch over to the elastomers. You'll love them. Anyway, so that's all for now. Just a quick ride update. As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and until next time, cheers.